did do a live interview with us, so let's listen into that interview again. This is about an hour ago, but before we get to that, we want to go to Denver 7 reporter Sally Mamdouh. She is live on scene. Sally?
We are live on the scene of that fuel tanker fire, and I just got an update here from South Metro. They tell me the fire is now out, but still they're not done with the scene right behind me. They still got a couple hours to go. And let's take it again to the public information officer here with South Metro, Eric Hurst. Eric, what's going on?
So the fire isn't out yet. It's definitely being controlled, but we're making efforts now to actually extinguish the fire. So earlier when we spoke, the idea was to let the fuel burn, but the concern with that is we don't know how long that would go on. So in the effort of trying to get traffic moving as quickly as we can, we're going to extinguish the fire and then work on the fuel problem after that, which is going to be containing what's already spilt and offloading what's still left in the truck.
So how do you do that, though, and open up traffic again?
So ultimately what it's going to be is extinguishing the fire, and then the fuel will have dirt or sand or some kind of absorbent laid on top of it that's laying on the road right now. They'll scoop that up into barrels or trucks to remove it, and then take out whatever fuel is left in the vehicle itself that's parked on the road. So really it's just an effort to try and expedite the process to get the highway reopened.
So right now you're in the process of extinguishing the fire. You weren't doing that in the past couple of hours. You were trying to contain it from spreading further, correct?
Exactly. The idea was to let the fuel burn itself out, essentially, so that we didn't have fuel spread. But the concern with that is we could go hours with this fuel trying to burn itself out, and that's too unpredictable for us. So the fire is going to be extinguished, and then at that point we're going to work on picking up the fuel from there.
And are you certain that this is not going to pose any threats because you're expediting the process here?
No. So putting the fire out is just that. It's putting the flames away. We won't see flames. We won't see smoke anymore. And then at that point, it's absorbing whatever fuel has ran out of the vehicle. So they're taking steps right now on the storm drains to make sure that fuel doesn't get into the storm water system. And then they'll use absorbent to lay on top of all of the fuel, all of the foam, and then start scooping it up to get it out.
Eric, thank you so much for that update.
You're welcome. We have one other update as well. Greenwood Village Police were able to discover that the light rail lines have been damaged by the fire. So the heat actually melted the overhead lines. RTD is working on that, and they don't have an estimated time either.
All right, thank you so much. So as you heard, this has caused damage to the RTD as well. We shut down several of their lines. They're now controlling this fire. They haven't been doing that for the past couple of hours, but this is in order to expedite the process here and open up these roads for the anticipated rush hour here that's happening in the next couple of hours. We'll continue to bring you updates on this developing story, so stay with us right here at Denver 7. Dale, back to you.